The province relies on midwives to deliver a quarter of all the babies in this province.
With more parents choosing home births during the COVID-19 pandemic, BC's midwives are feeling burnout and a lack of support.
During the pandemic, we're working longer hours, more hours, and we have less resources available to us.
Leahy Spiegelman is the president of the Midwives Association of BC and works as a practicing midwife on the Sunshine Coast. She explains how the small sector of about 300 midwives in BC have been excluded from government supports.
Midwives have no pandemic relief programming at all. So that includes we don't have any pandemic pay. If a midwife gets sick, there's no pay for her for the midwife to stay home and be out of the workplace. And there's no top up. We also don't have programming in order to take all those extra hours to ensure that all safety protocols and measures are in place. Up until about a month ago, midwives were also paying out of pocket for all PPE.
According to a survey by UBC researchers, nearly 90% of midwives reported an increase in demand for home birth during the pandemic. It also shows an alarming number of midwives are planning to leave the profession.
The proportion who are taking active steps has doubled since 2017, with now 1 in 5 wanting to leave the profession and making plans to do so. And that's really quite devastating for a province that is trying to expand midwifery.
In October 2019, members of the Midwives Association of BC voted down a contract offer by the NDP government. And this past September, BC midwives voted to move to arbitration in their negotiations with the provincial government.
We continued negotiations with the government through the summer and the early fall. And we paused at the time because we weren't seeing an improvement on the offer from the government. And the midwives have requested that we move to arbitration for the next phase of government negotiations because we weren't able to achieve a successful contract.
They really need to see some gesture, some grand gesture, I think, from government to finally give them the support that they need to continue and provide that high quality care.
In Burnaby, Miranda Fatour, City News.